Let us reason.
And we know without a shadow of a doubt, Abba Yahweh, that there's nothing too impossible for you, Abba Yahweh. For you created all things, Abba Yahweh. Hallelujah. And by the speaking of your voice, Abba Yahweh, everything's obey, Abba Yahweh. So, Abba Yahweh, we trust in you tonight and told you, Abba Yahweh, for your precious Son. And the precious dome that we shed in Israel, Abba Yahweh, to make us that special nation, Abba Yahweh. A people that set up on a hill and can't be hid, Abba Yahweh. Because we know where our strength coming from, and our strength coming from you, Abba Yahweh, which made the old lambs and the Hashemayim, Abba Yahweh. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Let us stand to our feet, nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Precious Abba Yahweh, with the Hashemayim. Kadosh is your mighty Hashem. Your Malkut to come. Your will be done. In earth, Abba Yahweh, it is in the Hashemayim. Give us this day our daily lesson. And forgive us our debt, Abba Yahweh, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, Abba Yahweh. For yours is the Malkut, the power, and the honor, Abba Yahweh. Forever, Abba Yahweh. So be it, Abba Yahweh. May it be fulfilled in precious and mighty name of YHWH HaMashiach. And your Devarim, your word go forth tonight, Abba Yahweh, to strengthen your nation, Abba Yahweh. Man, a very spirit that kind of come against it this night, Abba Yahweh. Let it touch the ears of your nation, Abba Yahweh. They may hear, Abba Yahweh. They may soon turn and come back unto you, Abba Yahweh. In the precious and mighty name of YHWH HaMashiach, I pray. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. TODAH, TODAH. And we'll be reading the scripture tonight. There's power of no more. As a mother and a father, when a child say, and they go into, they say, the cookie jar, and the parents and the mother say, no more.
That's right.
There is no more.
That's right.
And that's the same way with Abba Yahweh.
No doubt about it.
When Israel was in captivity and bondage, and Abba Yahweh told Moshe to go down and tell Pharaoh, no more bondage unto his people.
Hallelujah.
To free his people.
That's right.
What no and, what no if,
That's right.
what no maybe, what no might.
That's right.
His word was true and it was strength. And Pharaoh freed Moshe people.
That's right.
And when we get into the message tonight,
Hallelujah.
and we can't believe, I would say,
I can.
Hallelujah.
that I will talk about an account of this boy that had a spirit, an evil spirit in him.
Yes. Tell the truth.
And it wasn't no all-night sermon
That's
as
right.
I go forth and read. It wasn't no 2 hours or 3 hours.
I hear you, my son.
But as I read on, and they all say, there is a Baba Yahweh. Well, as I read, let me see how long it took Abba Yahweh
That's
to
right.
cast it out.
Hallelujah.
Let me see if they're right of what they're doing tonight.
That's all right.
We're going to read, start with Mark 9 and 20. And they brought the child to him, Brother Mark. And when he saw him,
Yes.
it said he did something. It said straightway, but I say right away, the Ruach,
Yes.
because they know what manner of man Mark was. They seen the Sadiq of righteous sent him. It said straightway the Ruach tore him. And what did he do? He fell upon the ground.
Yes. Yes.
Because he know the man was walking.
That's what it says.
And the Sadiq of Abba Yahweh. It said swallowing and foaming.
Yes.
Because he knew that was a sober man. He know the man wasn't about foolishness. For he sent sincerity on that man. And on goes on a little farther. In Mark 9 and 21. He asked his father, how long
Yes.
this been happening to him? And his father answered him and he said, from childhood.
That's what he said.
Well, let's read on in 9 and 22. And oftentimes it has cast them into the fire
That's what it says.
and into the water to destroy him, nation.
Yes. Yes.
But one thing right here, nation, that I want to look at a little bit.
Tell me. Go ahead.
He didn't ask to give him a big house upon the hill. He didn't ask him to give him money and car, nation.
That's right.
He said, but if you can't do anything,
That's what it says.
let your house be a upon me.
Yes.
For that is what I need. Not of the material thing, nation. But I need your help.
Yes.
And then he went on to say, help us.
That's what he said.
Because he knew
Hallelujah.
that the one that he was talking to could give him help.
Yes, he did.
A house on a big hill couldn't do nothing for him.
That's right.
Now all the money in the world could not heal him.
Yes.
When YHWH said
Yes.
to him, if you can believe.
Hallelujah.
Do you remember that day when the Torah came unto you
Yes.
and showed you your sin
That's what it did.
and the weakness that was in you?
That's it.
The same question came unto me. Can I believe? But not only that, did he tell me, can I believe? Well, he had some no mores for me too.
Yes. Yes.
Because he told me in the no mores, there's power that I can overcome the sin.
Yes.
There's power that I can love my ark and my hope.
That's right.
There's power that I don't have to murmur and complain.
Hallelujah.
Because everything is all right.
It is.
There's power in the no more.
That's right.
That if I have an out against my brother
That's right. No more.
and my sister, that I can go get it right.
Hallelujah.
I like that.
The no more.
That's right.
Y'all had for me too.
That's right. I like that.
He said, YHWH said to him, if you can believe, not some things, not a little thing,
That's right.
but he said, call. If you just believe in the one that's talking to you,
Yes.
if you just trust and have no doubt,
Help me.
he said, all things
All things.
are possible to him that believe.
Yes.
All things, nation.
Hallelujah.
Not something. No matter what battle we're going through, all things
All things.
are possible through the mighty hand of our Yahweh to take us through. We don't have to worry.
I bless him for that. I will not.
As the Father heard nation and trusted and believed in this man, it said he straightway the father of the tribe. He said he cried out and said with tears of joy
Hallelujah.
unto this one that he know without a shadow of a doubt that no more that his son had to go through that.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hadn't even heard the word that Abba Yahweh spoke. But he trusted and believed that when he spoke it was going to come to pass.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Because he said this. He said, YHWH, I believe, YHWH.
Hallelujah.
I believe.
Hallelujah.
And I cry this after this. Help my
That's right. Help mine.
unbelief, nation.
Hallelujah.
And Mark 9:25, when YHWH saw the people, he came running together. Now it wasn't an hour, and it wasn't a whole sermon. It said he rebuked the foul spirit,
He did.
saying these words. Said to him, you dumb and deaf spirit,
That's what he said.
I charge you to come out of him.
That's what he said.
Hallelujah.
It wasn't a little while later, but right at that instant, he came out of him.
Hallelujah.
And when he came out of him, it said, enter no more into him.
Hallelujah.
When he said enter no more into him,
That's what he said.
The next day, he didn't go back into him, nation.
That's right.
When he said no more, it was over with,
That's
nation.
right.
But today, when they cast out demons, it's the next day they right back up there.
Right.
They're not walking in the Ruach of Abba Yahweh.
No doubt about it.
But they're walking in the Ruach of the flesh. Because the Ruach, when he say no more, there's no more,
That's
nation.
right.
When y'all speak a word, nation, and it comes to pass,
It will.
it's period. That's it, nation.
That's right.
That's it, nation.
No more.
When he speak, you don't have to worry, it's no more.
That's right.
If y'all speak, it's going to come to pass, nation.
Yeah.
Because Yahweh,
I like that.
he blesses
Yes.
Brother Noah with a promise
Sure he did.
of the covenant
Sure he did. It was.
by the rainbow.
Sure he did.
Yeah.
Just as he blesses his nation of a covenant by the moon, that we can go by the Moedim nation.
That's
Hallelujah.
right.
Yahweh don't forget his people.
That's right. How about that?
Whatever man say, Yahweh know what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Hallelujah.
Because they're number one that said that he'll give a sign by the moon.
Yeah.
And there's no one else. In Genesis 9 and 12, it said, and Yahweh said, for this is a token of the covenant which I have made between me and you.
That's right.
And that is a covenant of Yahweh have made with us, nation,
Sure it is.
of the sight of the moon. That when he tells us to look at the moon, it's going to be there.
That's right.
You don't have to worry about that, nation. You don't have to worry about what man say. Well, Yah says, he know what he's doing.
Hallelujah.
Thought about that.
And every living creature that is with you, it's there for a perpetual generation. And it is a continual cycle that Yahweh gave us the moon at the time that he intended for us to see it, nation.
Yeah.
After generation, after generation, after generation. Ain't no change in nation.
That's right.
Yeah.
No matter what man say, but it's all about what Yah say. And what Yah give nation.
Yeah.
No more nation. But what Yah say nation. For man gives his own opinion. That's why this thing is all screwed up, nation. That's why there's so many times that you got to look at the moon in so many days. Because they don't go by Yah's pattern, nation. But Yah has always had a pattern for his nation.
No doubt about it.
And I told Yah for that nation.
Hallelujah.
I told Yah for that nation. In Genesis 9 and 13. But I do set my bow in the cloud. And it shall be for a token of a covenant between
That's
me
what he said.
and the earth. And Yah will not change.
He doesn't.
It will be there forever and forever.
No doubt about it.
Because Genesis 9 and 14 said, and it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth. And all of us have seen after the rain,
Yes.
the rainbow, it shows come.
Hallelujah.
The bow shall be seen in the cloud.
That's what he said.
And we do see it in the cloud.
Yes.
Because what y'all say, it comes to pass, nation.
It does.
You don't have to worry about that.
That's fine.
We got to realize it's not what man say, but it's what Yah say.
Hallelujah.
That's what we walking in, what Yah say. That's what we believing in
Yes.
of Yah's Torah, the word that he speak. That's what brings life to the nation. Genesis 9 and 15. And I will remember, Cole,
That's right.
my covenant.
Yes.
And you continue to remember our Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
For you show us and let us know which is between me and you.
That's what it is.
No one else.
Hallelujah.
Every living creature of our flesh.
Yes.
And the waters shall no more
No more.
become a flood to destroy the
That's
flesh.
right.
Everybody got of their own opinion of how Yahweh going to destroy the earth. But Yahweh said no more become a flood to destroy our flesh.
That's right.
When Yah speak, it's going to be done in his time.
Hallelujah.
No doubt about it.
And man can't override what Yah said.
That's right.
Because he's most powerful all by himself, nation.
That's a fact.
But nation, one thing for sure, that when we call up to Yah, and we said that we believe,
Yes.
just as Israel in old, when he said no more, he delivered them from Mizraim. He said no more. They got deliverance
Yes.
of Pharaoh. But they didn't get deliverance from that now harsh man nation.
Hallelujah.
Because just like us, Yah gave them a commandment to obey.
Sure you can.
Yes.
But because of the weakness in their mind,
That's right.
he gave them a commandment. And he told them no more need to be added.
Yes.
That's fact.
Because for one thing he told him, he said, I am Yahweh.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
But because of the weakness in your land, you made a quote, another God that you worshipped. He said, no more will there be one before me.
Hallelujah.
How soon that you have forgot
Yes.
that I was the one that said no more in bondage
Yes.
from the hand of Pharaoh.
Hallelujah.
I'm the one that brought you into the wilderness, which brought you out of the land of Egypt and from the house of bondage.
Yeah.
No more. Nothing else needed to be added, nation. Because Yah has spoken it. He has wrote the commandments
Sure has.
that so many disobey
I'm guilty.
of what Yah said.
Hallelujah.
Because of pride, nation. Because of the weakness in their land. It said in Deuteronomy 5 and 7, it said, you shall have no, quote, God before me. For I am the one, the only one. There's no one else outside me.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
And when I say no more, you're going to find out that I mean no more.
That's right.
Because I'm coming back, nation. I'm coming back.
How about that?
And then as they was in the wilderness, they took all kinds of manner of things, making graven image unto the false and wicked devils,
Yes, that's what they are.
not obeying. And Yah told them, you need nothing else.
That's right.
I gave you a commandment to go by. All you got to do
That's it.
is just to be obedient,
That's it.
and you will have life, everlasting life. You don't have to worry about nothing.
That's right.
You will thirst no more. You will hunger no more. For I feed you the lesson that'll keep you eternal, nation. For no more need to be added.
Hallelujah.
Because what Yah speaks, nation, is spoken and will be established.
It is.
It said, you shall make you any graven image or any likeness of anything
Yes.
that in the heights and above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is the water beneath the earth. But because there was a stiff-necked people, a hard-headed people, they did what Yah told them not to do.
That's right. I'm guilty. Yes.
And Yah got fed up. And he said, no more will I continue with your hard-headedness.
That's right.
Because I see you got your own mind. You don't have the mind of Abba Yahweh. Your life has been transformed. Your life has been changed. And the tzaddik and the righteousness of my Torah that I put before you. You don't want to obey my commandments. You don't want to listen to the voice of what I'm telling you. So no more, he said to them. I'm going to show you. It goes on a little further. And you should not bow down yourself to them. And so many today are bowed down to the false and devil minds
That's right.
of their own self, nation.
That's right.
Of their own self. Because, nation, of them not wanting to sue, of them not wanting to turn and come back unto Yah, but still want to be pulled into this world. Just like the false and raven wolves that y'all talked about. How he turned away his people astray. Because of the disobedience of y'all's Torah. One thing that they want more. And it's not y'all's truth, nation. But it's of the things of this life. It's of the things of the flesh, nation. But they're not speaking the truth into the nation.
That's right.
They're not drawing them unto Abba Yahweh. But they're drawing them to themselves.
That's right.
To make themselves of this world. Just like the young women and the young men. Y'all have said no more nation than it would be nation. No more nation than it would be in adultery in the bed nation. No more nation. For y'all's coming back nation. For we know in the bed nation that when y'all went into a nation and you seen the wickedness that was in the house nation, we seen how he took a scourge because he said, no more with my house. Right. Be cast with devils in it, nation. But my house will be clean with the tzaddik of righteousness in that nation.
Yes.
No more nation.
Hallelujah.
No more nation.
Hallelujah.
And Yah's coming back to clean his house again, nation.
Hallelujah.
TODAH nation. And we have that one that won't back down, nation. But to take his nation straight on to the promised land. No matter what battle he may encounter. No matter what he got to go through.
Yes.
But he knows no more of he got to cut the heads of the devil off, nation.
Will.
That the ones that's pressing, that's striving, may hold on, nation. That they stay in that straight and narrow way. That they don't veer off to the right. That they don't veer off to the left. But they keep their eyes up on the hill which cometh their help, nation. He got to stand in the gap.
That's right.
He got to, nation.
Hallelujah.
We see how this world and the turmoil of sin in nation.
Yes.
And how there's no thought of Abba Yahweh on their mind.
No
nation.
thought about
We got to stand, nation.
I will.
And TODAH that we have someone that can stand with us and to help us, nation. For when we get weak, nation,
Yes, I do.
Y'all's Torah will lift us up and make us strong, nation.
Hallelujah.
Yes, it will.
You should not bow down yourself to them nor serve them.
I will not.
For I, Yahweh, your Abba, he said, this nation.
Yes.
He said, I'm a jealous sovereign master.
Sure is.
For I don't want to worship no other wicked and evil thing.
Hallelujah.
For I want your land to be toward me like my land was toward you.
Yeah.
That I showed you. I gave you my very best. I want you to give me your very best. And the only thing we could give him is our live.
Hallelujah.
And not the thing that go boop, 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 boop. But the love of our mind. That it be changed and transformed, nation. That when we walk, nation, that they know that there's something different about us, nation. That they know that we're the changed man. That they know that there's no foolishness in us nation. That they see the Sadiq of righteousness in us nation. You have a short conversation nation.
Hallelujah.
And then it goes on to say, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation.
That's what he does.
Of them that hate me.
That's right.
No more nation.
Yes.
Because he see how there's no one that's speaking Yah's truth.
Give me that.
Because the lust of the flesh and the pride of life.
Yes.
And they're just as wicked as the one that's sitting before them nation.
Yes.
Deuteronomy 5 and 10 says, and showing the kindness to thousands of them, showing his Hasid nation. But one thing he put in that nation, when he said showing the Hasid to thousands of them, he put this in there. He said showing his Hasid to thousands of them that Ahava him nation.
Yes.
But not only Ahava him nation. When he said, keep my commandments, nation. Walk in my commandments. Let it be your everyday life, nation.
Yes.
Because he said this, all you devils,
That's right.
Deuteronomy 5:11, that try to put a wicked name before our precious Almighty Hashem. He said, you should not take the name of our Yahweh
Hallelujah.
in vain.
That's right.
No more.
Hallelujah.
Because he said in the word, every knee shall bow. And every tongue confess.
Hallelujah.
Whether you want to or not. Of the true name of our living Abba Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
For Yahweh will not hold him guiltless. TODAH.
Yeah.
To bring his name to vain. You got your place with Yah. No more. Nothing should be added to this.
That's right.
His misroots. Because what he said is enough to keep us to the end of eternity.
He can. And he will.
One thing he said in Deuteronomy 5 and 12, which so many disobeyed, so many do their own thing on the Shabbat, so many go their own way on the Shabbat. And I'm not talking about the people in the world,
That's right.
but I'm talking about those that say they love our Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
They have the parties in the churches just like in the club.
Yes.
That's right.
They have the big movie theaters,
Ain't no doubt about it.
just like in the movie houses. But it says this, Deuteronomy 5 and 12, if they keep my Shabbat day,
Hallelujah.
why should we keep that Shabbat day? It says set it apart from all the other days.
Hallelujah.
Because that is my day. That we have fellowship one with the other.
Hallelujah.
That is my day. That I live as one.
Yes.
That we praise and lift them up.
Hallelujah.
That he brought us up to another Sabbath day. And then he goes on to tell us, 6 days you shall labor. Which they don't hear.
Yes.
And do all your work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath. They work Monday through Sunday. But no more, y'all say. Where y'all could be found. Let me repent and come back unto
I
him.
will. Yes.
Where I still have a chance
Yes.
Because in the day of judgment, there's no more excuses that I have that I didn't get it right with him.
Hallelujah.
It ain't going to work.
Hallelujah.
Ain't no use you saying I see at the end. You don't want to see at the end.
Hallelujah.
Because ain't no changing with the tears of our Yahweh. When he said no more at the end, it's no more. You can cry a river of tears.
Hallelujah.
But it ain't going to work with our Yahweh.
That's right.
For he give you a chance now, nation. He give you a chance now. But the seventh day, it is Shabbat of our Yahweh.
Sure is.
And we told you, our Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
And we will continue to every breath you give us.
Yes.
We will lift you up on your Shabbat day.
Hallelujah.
With the joy, no matter what the world going on, our Yahweh. With the praise of you, for what you are.
Hallelujah.
In it, you shall not do any work, and we will not, Yah.
That's what he commanded.
The work we would do with the tongue of praises unto our King.
Hallelujah.
That's the work we would do.
Hallelujah.
TODAH. TODAH, man.
Nor your son, nor your daughters, nor your maid servants,
That's what he commanded.
nor your maid servant, nor your ox. Everything should be at rest
That's what he
on
commanded.
Sabbath day. Nothing should be moving. Everything, nor your ass, nor any of your cattle, nor your stranger that is in your gates. That your man servant, that your maid servant may rest as well, to respect of Yah's day, the Shabbat nation.
Yes.
And that is what we're going to do, nation.
That's
Just as Yah have commanded us, nation. But then on he goes on to say in Deuteronomy 5 and 15, and remember that you were a servant in the land of Egypt.
yes.
But I told Yah that he spoke these words.
Hallelujah.
No more. I have called you. I have picked you unto myself. I have drawn you and made you unto a nation. That Yahweh, your sovereign master,
Sure is.
brought you out of a horrible pit.
Hallelujah.
Then through the mighty hand, it wasn't nobody but your mighty hand.
That's right.
It wasn't my friends, it wasn't my family.
That's right.
But by your mighty hands, Yahweh.
No
I
other
can
way.
give no one the credit but you, Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
I know he said many prayers have been prayed. But Yahweh, by your mighty hand, they reached down and said, boy, while my hand's out there, you better grab hold to it.
Hallelujah.
But I stretched out on. Therefore, Yahweh, your sovereign master, commanded you, TODAH, Yah, and we would take that command, Yah, to keep the Shabbat day. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Then it goes on to tell us in Deuteronomy 5 and 6, honor your father and honor your mother, as Yahweh your Abba has commanded you. That your day
Yes.
ain't no honor today, nation.
Yes.
Ain't no respect of the mother and father today. That is why the we of Sadiq and righteousness should bring our children up in the fear of Abba Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
To keep them in the straight and narrow way.
Hallelujah.
Nothing else, nation. That your days may be prolonged, that it may go well with you in the land which our Yahweh, sovereign master, gives.
Yes, he is.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
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 And then it goes on to say right here in Deuteronomy 5:17. Don't you know? It said, you shall not murder.
How about that?
Don't you know if you slander your brother without a cause, nation? Don't you know you're murdering your brother?
Yes.
Abba Yahweh said no more. Go to your brother, whatever the situation be, and get it right.
I will.
That y'all become one, and that y'all bear each other up.
Hallelujah.
Because we need each other.
I know that's a
for
fact.
we ikar. Neither shall you commit adultery. And no more, y'all say, will that be in his house. And we see much adultery is being committed in the devil's house. Because it's not the house of Baba Yahweh.
Yes.
But Deuteronomy 5:19 says, neither shall you steal.
Hallelujah.
Neither shall you take nothing that's of yours. We'll be truthful at all times, nation.
Yes.
Be honest, nation.
I will
Hallelujah.
strive for that.
And right here, in 5:20, neither shall you bear false witness against your neighbor.
Hallelujah.
Don't speak something that you don't know, nation.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
It's better just to be quiet, nation. And always, nation, we are going to hesitate to do it.
Help me.
If someone said something, believe me, the other one's going to be right there to make that thing right, nation. It ain't going to be one said something, and he don't hear the conversation about the other one.
That's right.
And believe me, before we leave, nation, it's Shalom one with the other.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
It's Shalom, nation.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yes.
Neither shall you bear false witness against your neighbor. Neither shall you desire your neighbor's wife.
That's right.
Neither shall you even let that witness enter into your land, nation.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
To even think that away. Cast down that evil and wicked thought and fit it into your mind, nation.
Yeah.
Violent.
For if anything, we should watch out for our neighbor's wife. We should protect them and make sure everything's all right, nation.
Hallelujah.
Because that is the way, and the way I spoke to us.
Help me.
If anything come in this house, it's going to be protected. Of the few we got, well, believe me, we are Amin with Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
We are Amin nation. Y'all don't have to worry.
Bless you.
Well, when you give up your life, I can't. If that's what it takes. If that's what it
Hallelujah.
takes. If that's what it takes. That's just not talk. Shall you covet your neighbor's house? If anything, you should watch for your neighbor's house. Make sure that the wolf don't enter in.
Hallelujah.
You should guard it. So wherever he's at, that he knows everything is all right.
Yes.
Because it is, nation.
That's all right.
At least on this land it is.
That's all right.
His field are his maidservant, and his maidservant his ox or his ass, or anything that is your neighbor's. And we do that too.
That's right.
We protect our animals, nation.
Hallelujah.
When the dog come up on the land,
Not no doubt about it.
doing the wrong thing, then I'm sorry. Because something's going to happen, nation. Something's going to happen.
Hallelujah.
Right.
Deuteronomy 5:22. The word of Yahweh spoke to all. Cold, your assembly in the mountain of the midst of the fire. What did he tell them in the midst of the fire? A fire talking of the cloud and of the thick darkness. He said with a great voice,
That's right.
not no little small voice. For he wanted them to understand. And he added, no more,
That's right.
no more,
That's right.
period,
That's it.
no more.
Period.
And then he wrote them in 2 tables of stone. And he delivered it to
That's all right.
Hallelujah.
let them know. But the exhortation into obedience, nation. Deuteronomy 10:12. Turn with me. And now, Israel, what? What does Yahweh your Abba Yahweh, require of you? He requires one thing, nation. It is not hard. It's not frustrating. It's not burdensome.
That's right.
What do Abba Yahweh you require of you? One thing. But to fear Yahweh.
That's right. We must.
He asks us. Nothing is too hard. But because of our Nahash man,
Yes, ma'am.
your Abba to walk. Not in a little bit of his way, not in some of his way,
That's right.
not of half of his way. He said to walk in cold all his ways.
That's what he commands.
But when you walk in my way, he asks you to do this. Not to be a hypocrite.
That's right. I will not.
Hallelujah.
That I will not be.
Not to be high-minded.
That's right. That I will not. Not at all.
But to love Ahava him,
That's
nation.
right. Teach me.
To Ahava him, nation.
Yes.
That's all he asks, nation. To Ahava him.
Yes.
And to serve Yahweh your Abba with this right here. And it said once again, it said cold, all.
That's
We got
what
to
he
give
commands.
all nation. We can't just give part nation.
That's right.
He gave all nations. They
Hallelujah.
expect that's right back from us to give all nations.
I will, Yah.
With all your legs, with all your nephews.
Hallelujah.
And that's what we got to do, nation.
Yes. I
Yeah.
Forgive me,
Help me, Yah.
Yah. Yes. Forgive me.
For I need this, Abba Yahweh.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Deuteronomy 10 and 13. But to keep his commandments
We must.
of Abba Yahweh.
Yeah.
That was Israel of all downfall. That what caused them to be destroyed.
That's fact.
Of disobedience.
That's right.
And all they had to do to obey.
Yes.
All they had to do.
The obedience.
Just trust what Abba Yahweh gave them. His
Hallelujah.
schools.
Hallelujah.
It goes on to say.
Hallelujah.
And his statutes, which I command you this day. Why do he want us to do that, nation?
Tell me. Yes.
He said, it is for your tongue. It is for our tongue. It is what wakes up in the morning and keeps us
That's right.
every hour of the day.
Hallelujah.
When the enemy comes in, it is to drive the enemy away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the enemy never sleeps. When we wake up, the enemy's right there as well, nation.
Yes.
But it goes on in Deuteronomy 10 and 14. Behold the heaven, the Hashemayim, and the Hashemayim is Yahweh, your sovereign mouth.
It is.
Everything is on the Abba Yahweh. Your sovereign mouth. The earth also, with all that therein is his, Abba Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
There's nothing that don't belong to him, nation. For he's in control of everything, nation.
That's a fact.
Deuteronomy 10, 15, 6. Only Abba Yahweh had a delight in his nation. We need to have a delight in Abba Yahweh
Yes.
Hallelujah.
of how he drawed us out of the miry pit,
Hallelujah.
of how he transformed our nephews
Yes.
and
Yeah.
made us a new Sadiqa one.
Yes.
Because there wasn't no one but him.
That's right.
In your fathers to love them. For in that he chose their seed. And after them, even you, cold, all people.
That's right.
And it is this day that Yahweh has chosen us as a seed of his nation.
So glad.
And he will keep his seed nation. And he will water us
Sure will.
every day with the nutrients that we need to stay in this battle.
I will.
Yeah.
With the nutrients that we need, nation,
That's right, I will.
to hollow one another, nation.
Got it.
You don't have to worry. But he tells us to do this right here. In Deuteronomy 10:16. Circumcise,
Yes.
therefore, the foreskin of your heart.
Yes.
Let this word, this Torah, uproot every wicked thing that be within me.
Hallelujah.
Cleanse me of Yahweh,
Yes, yeah.
that I don't have this no more. And he said, the foreskin of your heart, there it be, nation, no more stiff-necked nation.
Yes.
Let us humble ourselves
Give me.
with meekness without fight, nation.
Yeah. Hallelujah. Yeah.
Let us say, "Abba Yahweh, I need that."
Yeah.
That is for me, nation.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Because I need that strength to go on.
Yes.
Then it goes on, nation, to tell us, nation, those that entice idolatry, nation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he say.
Hallelujah.
Do he say the wonders in the world? Let's see what Deuteronomy 13:60 say. If your brother try to entice you, it goes on a little further. The son of your mother, or your son, or your daughter. Deuteronomy 13:6. Or the wife of your bosom, or your friend with, if it's your own nephews.
Yes.
Entice you secretly. If someone comes whispering in your ear,
That's right.
that ain't right what we said. That's not true. That sister ain't right. She don't know what she's talking about. That brother's not right. What you need to do, you need to get away from them.
Hallelujah.
But I'm going to read on a little further what they say in Deuteronomy what to do to them. You need to rebuke that one
Hallelujah.
and tell that one to go on. It's just saying, let us go
Hallelujah.
and serve the devil, man that I have. Which you have not known, you nor your father. But it said in Deuteronomy 13:7, namely of the devils, of the people which are round about you, and not to you, nation.
That's right. Forgive me.
You got to watch, nation.
I will.
You got to be careful, nation.
I will.
It ain't so much of the world, nation. But we got to watch our own nation.
That's
Hallelujah.
We got to watch the word that they speak. For one thing, nation, always take them to the Torah of Abba Yahweh.
That's right.
Don't go by the opinion of what they say, but take them to that Torah.
That's right. I will.
Believe me, they won't be around you long.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
The name of the devil of the people which are around you, about you, and not to you, are far off from you. If they're from the end of the earth, even to the other end of the earth, no matter where they may be. If they entice you and try to turn you away from y'all's Torah nation,
Yeah.
you reject them nation
I will.
and get away from them nation.
I will.
For us in Deuteronomy 13:8. You shall not consent to them, nation. You shall have no conversation, nation. What fellowship with light and darkness, nation? Now hearken to them, neither shall your eyes pity to them. If they're not walking in y'all's Torah, they're trying to turn you away from y'all's Torah.
Yes.
You should have no pity for them.
Hallelujah.
Neither, it tells us this, nation, and we do exactly what this says. Neither shall you spare, or neither shall you conceal them, or neither shall you hide
That's
of
right,
their
that's
secretly
right.
talk, nation.
Bless you.
Hallelujah.
But let it be known, nation,
I will.
Deuteronomy 13:9. But it says this in Deuteronomy what we should do.
Bless you. Wow.
But you shall surely kill them, and your hand shall be first upon him to put him to death.
Hallelujah.
That's what the word is saying in Deuteronomy.
It's all right.
And you can kill them, nation. Kill them with every bit of Torah that will be within you.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
That's
And
right.
he'll leave you alone, nation.
That's right.
Wow.
And afterwards, the hand of cold, all the people will be by your side, nation.
Help me, God.
Because we got to realize in this walk, unless you meet one that's a Sadiq of righteous like you, you're going to be a castaway nation.
Yes.
Yah is on our side. We don't have to worry about that. Yah is on our side.
Hallelujah.
Deuteronomy 13:10. And you shall stone him with stone. That's what Deuteronomy said, do.
That's what it says.
That he died, nation.
That's what it says.
Because he had tried to turn you astray, nation.
That's right.
With his secret talk, nation.
That's right.
With his sly and cunning self. Nothing but the devil.
Hallelujah.
And you should always cut the devil head off,
That's
nation.
right.
Hallelujah. Bless you. Wow.
Because he mean you no tub.
Yeah.
Because he has sought to thrust you away from Yahweh your Abba, which brought you out of the land of Israel, or from out of the house of bondage. Cut his head, some off his shoulder.
Yes, I will.
But Deuteronomy 13:11 tells us, all cold Israel shall hear, but not only shall we hear,
Yeah.
and fear.
Help me, God. Give me
And when it tells us to fear,
Yes.
it got that word in it. And y'all will obey that word you put here. It shall do no more any such evilness as this is among you, nation.
That's right. No more.
Yeah.
No more.
No more. That's
And
right.
when y'all say no more, nation, it's
That's
period.
right. That's right.
Period.
I like that.
Period. But nation, as I was speaking, let us not bear false witness
Hallelujah.
against one another.
I will not.
Because the punishment is coming, nation,
It is.
if you bear false witness against an ark and a home without a call, nation.
Yes.
We got to watch of the thing that come from it.
Yes.
Deuteronomy 19:16. If a false witness rise up against any man
That's right.
to testify against him, that which is wrong. What do we do? What do we do?
Tell me.
Just as I told you, the way I do it all the time.
Help me.
19:17 Deuteronomy 19:17. Then both the men between whom the controversy is shall stand there
That's right.
with a judge, nation,
Must have.
a Siddiq and righteous judge.
Must have.
Not a judge that's going to favor one because he's his friend,
That's
nation.
right.
But one that's going to give a righteous judgment.
That's right.
Because so many we love one better than the other because of a
That's
friend in
right.
our family, nation.
Yeah.
But that's not the way y'all judge
That's
nation.
right.
Y'all judge with parents and equity, nation.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
And we got to do the same.
I must. I'm guilty of nothing.
Not worrying about the emotion or the feeling.
Yeah.
But we got to do it right, nation.
Hallelujah.
We got to do it right.
That's right. That's
Shall stand before Yahweh, before the Kohen and the judges, the righteous and deacon judge, which shall be in those days. And it is in those days. We have some in these days, nation,
That's right.
that judge righteously, nation. Not by flesh or emotion, but by the seat, the deacon and the righteousness of our Yahweh, nation.
Hallelujah.
That is what they judge by. In Deuteronomy 19:18, and the judges shall make a diligent inquisition.
Yes, we must.
And when the judge make that decision, nation, believe me, they judge it according to the Torah.
It must be.
Not according to feeling, nation. Feeling blew your decision, nation.
That's right.
And behold, if the witness being false witness, and has testified falsely against his brother, once he had did that, nation, this what comes into play. In 1919, then shall you do to him as he has thought to have done to his brother. So you shall put the evil,
I must.
away from among you, nation.
Hallelujah.
And that is what we got to do, nation.
I must.
We got to do. If the judgment, if the righteous judgment, and the one don't think is righteous, we can't do nothing but put them away, nation.
Yes, forgive me.
Deuteronomy 19:20. Of those which remain, because it's for their safety, nation, that they may do what? It's that because of the ones that remain shall hear, and that they shall fear. That if they get caught up in that witness, that the witness be true.
Yes, I want it.
Not only be true, but be honest, nation.
Yes.
Shall henceforth, and that word is here again, no more
No more. Yes, I like that.
Hallelujah.
any such evil shall be among you.
Yeah.
So it got to be a righteous judgment, that we may hear and fear,
I will.
and watch that our lands be right, nation. That we don't have no false witness against one another.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Bless you, God.
Because YHWH tells us, do not be afraid. Brother Luke in 12:1 tells us, in 12:1, in the meantime, when they were gathered together,
Yes.
in a numerous multitude of people, and so much that they trampled one another. Why was this? He began to say to the disciples, first of all, it said, be where you have leavened of the Pharisees.
Yes. Yeah.
Be of that one that lifts himself up. Be of that one that thinks that he has something and has nothing.
That's right.
You got to watch that one.
I know that's a fact.
Beware that one who's do a lot of talking. And it's not according to y'all Torah.
Hallelujah.
We got to be aware of that one. Because it said, that one is this right here. Brother Luke said it, I didn't say it. It said 11 of the Pharisees, which is a hypocrite. Because it's hypocrisy, nation.
That's what it is.
It's hypocrisy. He's not real. He's false, nation.
That's right, I am.
He's double-minded.
Yeah.
Said a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. Come on, nation.
Yeah.
That's what Luke said.
Yes.
We got to be aware, nation. We got to be aware. Because for there is nothing covered that should not be revealed. There's nothing that we can hide, nation.
I don't want to.
That y'all not going to bring it to the forefront.
Yes, I don't want to.
So let us be honest.
I will.
Let us not hide, nation.
I will not.
Hallelujah.
I will.
Neither hide that shall not be known, nation. And there's nothing that you can hide from Abba Yahweh. And after a while, nation, he going to bring it to the forefront that we all going to know, nation.
Right.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Luke 12 and 3. But therefore, whatever you have spoken in the dark, we got to watch our conversation.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Our conversation needs to be about Yah
Yes.
Give me.
and his Torah,
Yes.
what he has done for us.
Yes.
But he has brought us out of the miry clay.
Yes.
And to keep me purged from the wickedness,
Shabbat.
they don't enter in again and overtake me.
Hallelujah.
Just stay in the straight and narrow way. It said, therefore, wherever you have spoken in darkness, nation, shall be heard in the light.
Yes, I'm glad.
Oh, yeah. Forgive me. Heard me, Yah. This night, help me, Yah. Anything, Yah. A thing I don't know about, what I said. Forgive me, Abba Yahweh. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Hallelujah.
That which you have spoken in the ear and in the closet.
That's right.
It's coming out, nation. Y'all gonna bring it out.
I'm glad of that.
Because he's gonna make sure that we're right
I want to be right.
to enter into the Melkut.
That's right.
He's gonna make sure we're washed and clean, nation. Shall proclaim it upon the housetop, nation. And I say to you, my friend, but be not afraid
I will not.
of them that can kill this body. Because sooner or later it's going back to the dust of which it came, regardless, nation.
Hallelujah.
But after that, here comes this word again, nation. No more
All right. That's
Hallelujah.
all right.
can they do to this body.
That's right.
Yeah.
No more.
No more.
Once it's killed its soul.
That's right.
So let us stay
I will.
in the straight and narrow way, nation.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Let us walk in Yah's fruits. For we need nothing else, nation.
Hallelujah.
It will keep us, nation.
I read that.
And we just hold on tight to it, nation.
Shabbat.
And don't let it go, nation.
Hallelujah.
Everything will be all right. For YHWH been none. For he warned the people of the idolatry.
Yes.
Let's see what Brother YHWH say. Take time heed. And I'm doing that tonight over Yahweh.
Yeah.
Take time heed, therefore, to yourself.
Will. Myself.
That you are Yahweh.
Yes.
No one else.
That's right.
That you are Yahweh. Your Abba.
Yeah.
But God's own nation, as Brother YHWH tells us in 23 and 12, if you do in any wise go back and cleave to the right of these nations,
Yes.
even these that remain among you shall make marriage with them nations. And we know what the scriptures say.
Yes.
Him, Abba Yahweh, that came into the knowledge of this truth,
Yes.
of how Abba Yahweh truly loved, and turning his back
Forgive me.
is not fit. Abba Yahweh mean that, nation.
Hallelujah.
Abba Yahweh mean that.
Yeah.
He mean that, nation. In any wise go back and cleave to the remnant of these nations. Even these that remain among you shall make marriage with them and go into them, and they to you. But we're only married to one, and that's Abba Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
And not only are we married to him,
That's right.
he's married to us.
Hallelujah.
And we got a husband man,
Hallelujah.
that we don't have to worry about idolatry,
Hallelujah.
being hypocrite.
True.
But he's pure and righteous unto Deacon,
Yeah.
and he's no more gonna have wickedness and evil among his people. We're going on to read a little further with Brother YHWH. Know for a certainty
Yes.
that Yahweh your Abba will no more drive out any of these nations from before you, because they shall be a snare
Yes.
and a trap unto you, nation. And not only that, it scourges in your side. We got to watch nature with an eye of righteousness.
Hallelujah.
Not with the eye of feeling, our emotion nation,
That's right.
but with the eye of y'all's Torah nation. That we make a righteous judgment nation. Because so often, nation, our feelings get in the way of us making a true judgment nation.
Yeah.
What we got to do is y'all have commanded us to do.
Guilty of that one. Yes.
Until you perish from off this tub land, which Yahweh your Abba has given you, nation. Let us hold on.
I will.
And let us believe, nation,
Hallelujah.
of the misroot that Yah gave us, nation.
Yes.
That is our livelihood, nation. Called nation in YHWH 23 and 14 said, and behold this day, I'm going the way of all the earth.
Yes, I am.
And it's coming. And React told us all the time, why should we have fear of death?
Hallelujah.
We cannot prolong it,
That's right.
and it is coming.
Hallelujah.
So let us prepare ourselves.
I will.
Let us let this Torah stretch us. That when that day comes, everything will be all right.
Yes, I will.
That we just go on to sleep, nation.
Hallelujah.
Because I've seen some people die. Now, I've seen the way they died. I know it wasn't Shalom. I know that.
Hallelujah.
Shalom. And you know, in all cold your leg, and all cold your nephews, that not one thing has failed of course all the tough things which Yahweh your Abba spoke concerning you. Because all are come to pass to you, nation. But not one thing has failed thereof.
That's right.
of the call of the mighty one we serve.
Hallelujah.
But to go on a little farther, of the desolation, and it's a desolation
Yes,
tabernacle.
it is.
It said in Psalm 74:3, it said, lift up your feet
Yes.
to the perpetual desolation.
Ah,
In Psalm 74:3. Even call all that the enemy has done is wickedly nation. In the Kodesh place, as y'all say. Because it's a house full of devils, nation.
that's right.
A house full of devils and a house got devil servants serving them, nation.
I like that. Hallelujah.
Ain't no child of Yah in there. Psalm 74:4. For your enemy roar in the midst of your congregation. But show to Yah, it's a sword that's swinging. And it's sharp as a two-edged sword.
It is.
They set out there in Zion for sand. And we see us how so many sand. That's still not the sand of our Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Psalm 74:5. But a man was famous according, and he had lifted up an axe upon a thick tree. But he did this. But as the man lifted up the axe on a thick tree, in Psalm 74:6 say, but called all the carved work of it, they broke down with an axe and a hammer. And Psalm said they cast it into the fire of the tabernacle. But they did this. They had defiled the tabernacle by casting down the dwelling place of your name to the ground. And many have defiled the tabernacle of our Yahweh
Forgive me.
by casting down his true name,
Give me my sins.
because they're nothing but devils.
Yes.
But one thing, the true name shall rise again.
No doubt about it.
Because they said in their legs in 74:8, let us destroy them. And many is trying to destroy the fruit that's trying to serve Yah.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be careful, nation.
No doubt about it.
That's why we got to make sure that our words
Yes.
be the word of our Yahweh.
Must be.
Hallelujah.
And they're from the Torah nation, not from our opinion,
That's right.
for we have nothing.
I know that's a fact.
But it's him, our Yahweh,
Praise you,
No
Yah.
one
that
else.
gives us the victory, nation.
No one but him.
It is him that we overcome. They said in their land, let us destroy them together. They have burned up all the congregation of Yahweh in the land. But they're one that's still going to stand. Because the mighty hands of our Yahweh is on. We see not our signs. Everyone's looking for a sign. Show us a sign, show us a sign, show us a sign. But there's no more any prophet.
Hallelujah.
How true that is.
I'll be there.
Because there's only few. And y'all said it to be, nation. Because so many prophets are seeking their own gain. Because of the lust of this life.
Yes.
That is where they want more of. To be like those that's gaining filthy lucre. That's going to take their soul straight into hell, nation.
No doubt about it. Forgive me.
Neither is there among us any that knows how long. But they say they do.
Praise you, Yah.
Psalm 7:14. Oh Yahweh, how long shall the adversary reproach.
Yes.
Not long.
That's a fact.
Because he's coming, nation.
Hallelujah.
And he's going to speak the word, nation. No more.
That's right.
They were here.
Hallelujah.
How long has the adversary reproach? Shall the enemy? Oh, yeah. Your vengeance is coming. Shall the enemy blaspheme your name continually? And that is they doing. Continually bringing up this devil.
That's exactly what he is.
That's all right. The devil's coming down.
Hallelujah.
He's coming down. And the true Almighty His Hashem gonna be before
That's right.
Yeah.
this wicked perverted generation.
That's right.
In Psalm 74:11, why withdraw you your hand, even your right hand, and pluck it out of your bosom? But we don't have to worry about the hand, because our hand is in y'all's hand. And ain't nobody gonna pluck us out of y'all's hand. Because whoever's in y'all's hand, he's gonna keep in his hand, nation. We don't have to worry about that. No more do we have to be afraid.
Hallelujah.
No more, because Yah got everything in control. And even more so, no more do we have to be afraid. Because Yah gave us the equipment that we can fight. And the equipment that he gave us, it won't break down. It don't rust. And for sure, it don't deteriorate.
That's right.
But it's everlasting and everlasting. Let us keep that equipment. From day to day, as we lay down tonight, and it's y'all will to wake in the morning.
Yes.
Let us have our equipment with us, nation. That we be prepared for the enemy. And that we'll harbor one another. And we should do that when we wake in the morning. Because I'd be so glad to see each and every one of y'all. And that's just not talk. Because we're one. And we need each other.
Hallelujah.
Because without each other,
That's right.
we get weak. With each other, we are army. One can put 1,000, two can put 10,000. Y'all, we talked about the man being an army. We know y'all is there with us, so we don't have to worry about that. But y'all just stay back there. The brothers, we got it. We got it. Because y'all on our side, nation. And we don't worry about a thing. I told y'all for this word that was spoken tonight. Because it's true.
That's right. No doubt about it.
Just a little while longer. It will be no more. Y'all gonna take care of everything.
Yeah.
You're gonna take these people on to the Maricopa King. Just hold on to what he gave us. Let us not be out there of old, but let us be obedient to walk. But that is all we need right there. And that's enough.
Hallelujah.
So I told her, yeah.
Hallelujah. Yes. No more. Yes.
Hallelujah.
For it's true.
Yes.
I told her, yeah, for the truth to be spoken from this rock.
Yes.
They keep me in line, nation.
Hallelujah.
They make me search my leg. They make me cry, but Yahweh, I need you.
I need you. Hallelujah.
Oh, without you,
Yeah.
I cannot make it.
Yeah.
And without you, I cannot make it. I need y'all as well. Totally, yeah. Let us stand to our feet, nation.
Hallelujah.
Precious Abba Yahweh, we told you for this word that went forth this day, Abba Yahweh. No more, Abba Yahweh. Uproot every evil thing in me, Abba Yahweh. that I believe that your misfruits will keep me, Abba Yahweh, until the end, Abba Yahweh. Purge and cleanse me tonight, Abba Yahweh. Let your word go to the ears of your nation, Abba Yahweh. Let me see my hair, Abba Yahweh. What your truth is being spoken from this pulpit, Yahweh. To hold, that your nation may hold on, Abba Yahweh. Not faint, Abba Yahweh. Not be discouraged, Abba Yahweh. But look up, Abba Yahweh, to the hill, Abba Yahweh, which cometh thy help, Abba Yahweh. Bring the ox home, Zawkane home safe and sound. No harm with Daniel put upon him, Abba Yahweh. We forever give your precious name to praise. And your son, YHWH, HaMashiach name, I pray. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Oh, shalom, shalom. There will be a part two, nation. I forgot to tell you, there will be a part two.
All right.